US indices traded bearish today. We have seen the European session taking the S&P, Nasdaq and Dow. Price is lower, but yes, it's a big day again. The triple witching is definitely going to bring a little more action during the US session. Yes, the options expiry definitely will be a little volatile for the US session. And what to expect now from S&P 500, Nasdaq and Dow with the US session today, where to enter, where to exit, how to profit. We're going to see with the help of charts and indicators. This is the second update for the day, and this is the only channel to give you 2 updates a day with detailed analysis and logical levels. Subscribe, press the bell icon, do like, share and comment. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and join the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Let's start. First S&P followed with Nasdaq, India and Dow. Watch this. If you look at S&P on the hourly chart, see moderate bearishness here, yet to break below yesterday's low, and that is why we discussed today morning that 5632, 5620 should be a very good support zone, and then 5600, and at least till 5600 we should not be treating S&P as bearish. Also notice with modest bearishness it is trying to recover here. Now very important for S&P to trade beyond 5660, 5680 zone. This is the only zone above which you can say now it is turning bullish here. After this sharper dip, it is trying to bounce back, trying to recover. But look at the MACD crossing over here. Good sign for the bears. But see, these are just hourly charts, and we have to wait for a couple or more red candles to confirm the bearish move here. The stochastic trying to rise. MACD is bearish. RSI is trying to bounce back here. On the 2-hour charts, if you see on the 2-hour charts also, see, notice 3 bearish candles and then the retracement, then bearishness, retracement, then bearishness. It could start off with the retracement. Now see the moves here. If you just connect the dots, you can see this is a sort of consolidation where you can notice slightly higher lows and lower highs, and this is a consolidation zone. That's very important for S&P to trade beyond first 5680 and then 5720. These are the levels only above which it will turn bullish, else right now it is trading in a zone. Indicators, anyways, stochastic is at bottom, MACD is bearish here, RSI is also dropped sharp. On the 3-hour charts, and you look at prices trading below 20 period moving average here, and the 20 period and 50 period have just crossed over. This should offer a good support or resistance. So now wait for it to at least trade beyond 5672 levels, which will confirm further upside. And it is possible that it can give you a up move here all the way towards the top of it, as the lows are almost done. Yes, the indicators are cooling down. The MACD has also crossed over and it is trading bearish. On the 4-hour charts also similar observation. The moving averages converge but not yet crossed over. Also lower highs, lower lows. And the red candle after reversal is seen here. I will wait for the next candle. A move beyond 5665, 5672 should confirm a further rise, else it is trading with moderate bearishness as of now. On the downside also we can see a greater support is coming into picture. Yes, see now the MACD crossing over here is not a good sign for the bulls, and this is on the 4-hour charts. Thus it might take time for it to reverse completely and cross over again on the buy side, though there is not much of scope on the upside. But after this good rise, now it is looking downwards, which is not a good sign for the bulls. RSI looking downwards. Coming to the daily chart. Now on the daily chart, see, first of all, preceding few candles higher lows are seen. Today it is again created slightly higher lows from yesterday. Very important for prices to trade below 5600, 5620 zone, which should offer a great support. Else what could happen? It is formed the bottom, it could bounce back, it could move all the way towards 5700, 5720, or in fact higher levels. Also notice red green red green, or sorry, green red green red, and now the green has to follow. So that is what we can look at. Stochastic at top. The MACD here on the daily charts have crossed over just, and it is trading with divergence. This is a good bullish sign here, while the RSI is flat. So looking at this, what I'll recommend a buy at 566064 zone. Expect 5672, 5684, 8284, and if these two levels are taken, then 5700, 5704, then 572024. If 572024 is taken, stay bullish for 5750 and then 5760. Beyond that, the sky is the limit on the upside. On the downside, now the selling entry is limited at 5638, expect 563032, and if it trades below 563032, you can expect a greater down. And then 5620 will come into picture. Below 5620, ideally 5600 should appear, which is going to remain a greater support. Now remember, any point of time today, S&P trading below 5600 or 5600, 5595 zone, stay short for 557578. And then 5550 levels. A greater correction should follow, because see what it has done, drop retracement, and if it delivers a breakout, this should be the beginning of a greater correction here. Take your positions accordingly. Let's move to Nasdaq. Likewise, the Tech 100 after retracing here after the crossover in the moving averages now showing a reversal sign. Price is looking upwards here, and now if you see it is staying above 19660 and 19700 levels, you can initiate a buying entry. Expect 19760. Any move beyond 19760 is a clear sign of further bullishness. Notice what's happening here. See, it is trading in a zone. It has formed almost a double top. It is looking downwards, but also if you connect this, you can find out it is just consolidating here, yet to break below the critical support at 19540 500. Earlier in the day I have mentioned 19575 40 500 should offer a greater support. The stochastic at bottom, the MACD is bearish, the RSI is also dropped significantly. On the 2-hour charts, if you look at similar observation, after the bullish cross in the moving averages, now price is retracing here, but I can also see a greater support coming into picture at 19600 570 zone. So let's wait for it to deliver a breakout. While on the upside till 19700 760, do not treat this as a bullish reversal. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD bearish, the RSI is flat. On the 3-hour chart, similar observation here. A flat top is a concerning point, while the support here. So this zone between 19500 to 700, you have to be extremely cautious. And largely, if you see first rise retracement, rise retracement, rise retracement. Connect the dots here, you can find higher lows, higher highs. This time it is reversing from slightly lower levels, though the upside space is vacant all the way towards 20,100, 200 levels. Yes, the indicators have cooled down significantly. The MACD is trading bearish, looking downwards. That is the only worry point here. On the 4th, the observation is similar. You can see after reversal sign, couple of bearish candles. I'll wait for the next candle, and if with the next candle, if you see price is trading below 19570 and 540 levels, stay short for 19500, 480, 19440 and 19400. Till here, it's got extremely good support, 19400, 360, and if it breaks this zone, it is a correction here. You can expect 19200 and in fact 19000 levels very soon. Because see what has happened after the drop, it is retraced, and if it comes out of this channel, it is going to deliver a massive move here. Be mindful of this. Yes, indicators are certainly looking downwards. The MACD has also just crossed over, which is a bearish sign here. RSI dropped sharp. Coming to the look at the daily charts here. After the drop, it is trading with divergence. It can bounce back. It can move towards 20 period. It is trading with little divergence from the 20 period. Today it has delivered higher lows here and lower highs if you expect. Then the possibility of a move towards 19850 880 is high, and once that is taken, stay bullish for 20,000 levels possibly. Yes, the indicators are comfortable, while the MACD after dropping sharp has now crossed over for a buy. RSI is flat. So looking at very simple, I will recommend you to buy here at 19650 660 zone. Expect 19700. 700 is very critical. 700 720 should be a very critical resistance. 19760 next, 19800 20 840 the next, and beyond that 19880. If 19880 19900 zone is taken, stay bullish for 20,000 20,050 and then in fact 20,100 levels. Beyond that, sky is the limit on the upside. I will recommend a selling entry now at 19560 levels. 19560, if you are selling, expect 19500 520 at the first target, 19450 19400 19360. Below 19360 there is no looking back. Stay short for 19200, and below 19200 we are looking forward to a greater correction all the way towards 19,000 lower levels. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Now let's have a look at Dow Jones, and before we proceed, if you want to learn this art of trading, join my mentorship batch, and if you just want to trade as per the signals, be a part of my signals channel on Telegram. Connect with me, write an email, ping me on Telegram for your queries. And if you're looking forward to a broker which offers you a SAP-free account with lowest spreads and no hidden charges, easier transactions and easier withdrawals from across the globe, you can find the recommended broker link also in the channel and video. Now look at the hourly charts here. See, this is how US30 has been trading. Higher lows and higher highs here, and now 42,200 on the upside should offer a greater resistance, while on the downside 41,600 is the greater support. It is precisely placed at the median here. Also notice now 42,000 is one greater resistance for which it needs to break past by. What's happening here? It is just consolidating, and now if you see it is staying above 41,900, initiate a buying entry. Expect 41,960, 42,000 at the first target zone. Stochastic at bottom, the MACD bearish, the RSI is also at bottom. On the 2-hour chart, similar observation here. And see, first of all, look at the 4 red candles here. The current one delivering lower highs but closing in green. Possibly the next candle, when it starts, it may take the prices higher all the way towards 42,000. Let's watch out which direction it takes. Also notice there is a slight double bottom and there is higher low. So it is still a slightly bullish sign here. But once it trades below 41,600, there is no looking back on the upside. Indicators have dropped sharp. The MACD is also trading with divergence and bearishness. The RSI is almost trading flat. And on the 3-hour chart, now notice on the 3-hour chart, see what it's doing, lower highs and higher lows. Wait for the next candle to appear, because next candle might take it all the way towards 42,000. Now notice 42,000 is offered a flat top here, and once it breaks out beyond 42,000, that's the confirmation of further rise. Stochastic looking downwards, the MACD has crossed over, trading with divergence, trading bearish looking downwards, and see it has retraced sharp, and it has a lot much of downside on this available here. RSI is dropped here, and on the 4-hour charts also similar observation here. Notice the moving averages have converged, higher lows, higher highs, trading in this bullish channel. A breakout on the upside should invite more bulls. Yes, the stochastic has dropped here. The MACD after a good rise is now crossing over for sell. It is indeed a bearish sign, but let's watch out which direction it takes. Coming to the on the daily charts, what has happened here? See, it has waited for the 20 period to come down. Price is retraced towards 20 period, finding it a greater resistance, now trying to reverse. However, notice it is still delivering higher lows, and one greener candle should follow with another greener candle. It has already done with the downside, and now a move above 42,000. You should not stay with the sells. If you see it is staying above 42,000, buy here expected to move towards 42,400, 42,200, 42,350, 400, and in fact 42,500 levels. Possibility is there. Now see the MACD crossing over here at the bottom. It's a good sign for the bulls. So looking at this, first the buying entry, I will in fact recommend you to now buy at 41,860 levels itself. Expect 41,900, 41,950, 42,000. Till 42,000, put a 50 points trailing stop loss. Beyond 42,000, we are looking forward to a greater up move where 42,200 is likely possible, and if it breaks beyond 42,200, stay bullish for 42,350, 400, which is also possible here. On the downside, I will recommend a selling entry now at 41,770 levels. Expect 41,700, 720 as the next target, and if 41,700, 720 is taken, then 41,600 should appear. Below 41,600, greater correction should appear, where the possibility of a move all the way towards 41,400 levels will increase. Appears difficult, but not impossible. Take your trades, take your positions accordingly. Like, share, subscribe, and comment. Join my mentorship batch, join my signals channel. Reach out to me for your queries. Join the free Telegram channel for live updates and the channel memberships here on YouTube to support the effort. Thank you. Have a great profitable trading day.